to get the camera on him.
Yep.
Nope. Yes. Okay. According to the ASCPA, every 10 seconds a dog enters an animal shelter. I have 4 dogs, and I'm an avid animal lover. I have experienced shopping for dogs and adopting them. Approximately 670,000 dogs in the U.S. are euthanized every year. About 44% of American households own dogs. So I have about a 50% chance you'll actually care about this. I have owned many dogs throughout my life. My family growing up always took in strays. And as an adult, my husband and I have bought 3 dogs, and we recently rescued a dog. I've always been an animal lover because my parents let us take in any strays that we ever found. And they weren't always dogs, because one of the first animals I remember us getting as a kid was our cat named Pork Chop. And I was just playing outside with my sister, and the cat wandered into our yard, and it was super fat, so we named it Pork Chop, and we had it forever until it died. The first dog I remember getting was we named her Winn-Dixie because we went fishing one morning, and we went to get ice from Winn-Dixie, and the dog was there and followed us. My dad said, if the dog tries to follow us, we can take it. So it ended up following us, and we took it to the boat ramp and took it with us fishing, and we had it for a while. I don't even remember what happened to it. Probably it was the farm. And then my dad let us adopt this guinea pig named Oreo, and I remember bringing home, or thinking like, oh, guinea pigs like a hamster, they're small. Well, the thing was huge. It was like a small dog, and we had to let it run around like in a pen on the floor. And we ended up giving that to one of my teachers. But we always had random animals in and out of our house: cats, dogs, mice, whatever, guinea pigs. Then when I became an adult, I guess I got more picky about the animals that I wanted, because I wanted a puppy. Like, that's just what people do. And when I met my husband, he had this dog named Champ. He's a 2-year-old boxer. He's now 8. I say he tricked me into dating him because he had this dog that I wanted to meet, and I fell in love with him. I never had met a boxer before until then. They're great dogs. So then about a year later, we decided Champ needed a friend, so we got Chief, who's also a boxer, for my son's birthday. And I love dogs, so I begged him for more dogs throughout the years. For about 4 years, we only had these 2 dogs. Well, my daughter begged her daddy for a dog. She wanted a little dog, so we brought Tuki, our French Bulldog, into our home in July, I want to say, of this year. And I love him. He's like my 4th child. So as you can tell by now, I'm definitely like a certified crazy dog lady. And we added a 4th dog to our crew about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Her name's Coco. She's a pit mix. The way we got Coco was, my husband was leaving for work one day, and she was in the front yard, and I called her up, and she was a sweet dog, so I took her out and bathed her and posted pictures of her to try to find her owner. It took all day, like at least 12 hours before we found her owner. So our kids bonded with her, kids love her, she's a sweet girl. The owner didn't come and get her till the next day, so we had all this time to bond with her. Well, my daughter cried real tears when her owner came and got her, and so the next day, on a Thursday, I left to go pick up my son from school, and lo and behold, she was in our front yard. So it was meant to be, I feel, for us to be her to be in our life. And the owner messaged me and said, hey, Coco got out again, y'all can just keep her. Which blows my mind, because we all love dogs. I can't imagine just saying, just keep my dog. So now she's in our home, and I just feel like it's been very rewarding for me, just because I know she wasn't taken care of at her other home, and I just see how much of a good dog she is. It's a much better feeling, like knowing you rescued her from a bad place than buying her from someone. And I can't say I'll never buy another dog, because there's all kinds of dogs that I want, but I do feel like now I can place adopting as a first priority over buying a dog. We have been to the animal shelter a few times with our kids. We just never really saw a dog that we loved enough to take home. I just believe that all animals deserve a chance, and after taking Coco in, I now have become an adopt, don't shop advocate.